It all starts with a simple idea, a spark. For me, it was property. Walking down American streets, I saw homes of every kind, each one an investment. I dreamt of owning not just one, but many. The problem? My pockets were empty. Most people stopped there. No money, no house. They shelved the dream. I almost did too, but I wondered, is there another way? Maybe you don't need a mountain of cash to start. My resources were time, determination, and a willingness to learn. My lack of funds wasn't a wall, it was a puzzle. How could someone with nothing get on the property ladder? That challenge excited me. This journey is for anyone with empty pockets but big dreams. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. Just clever, brave, and ready for a bumpy ride. So, grab a cup of tea. Let's turn your idea into real bricks and mortar, one step at a time. It's going to be a grand day out. Let's get started. Every good invention begins with research. My first step wasn't looking for houses, it was looking for knowledge. I devoured books on real estate, mortgages, and market trends. The jargon was confusing, but I persisted, learning the language of property. The internet became my classroom, blogs, forums, podcasts, videos. The more I learned, the less scary it seemed. Knowledge became my armor. But reading wasn't enough. I needed real people. I went to local investor meetups, nervous, but curious. I listened, then started asking questions. People were happy to share. I learned about creative strategies like wholesaling and seller financing. The real estate community was supportive, not competitive. I realized I couldn't do this alone, I needed a team. The first step to building that team: show up and be curious. My foundation of knowledge grew stronger every day. The learning never stops. Now, let's put that knowledge to work. On to the next step. My first strategy was wholesaling, a perfect fit for someone with no money. Find a motivated seller, get their house under contract at a discount, then sell that contract to an investor for a small fee. You're the matchmaker, not the buyer. My first deal was messy. I found a fixer-upper, got it under contract, but investors said no, the numbers didn't work. I renegotiated with the seller, lowered the price, and tried again. This time, an investor said yes. The deal closed. The seller was happy, the investor was happy, and I got my first check. It wasn't a fortune, but it was proof the system worked. The lesson: the numbers must work for everyone. Wholesaling taught me to solve problems and negotiate. It was my entry ticket into real estate. You don't need cash, just hustle and creativity. Ready for the next challenge? Let's build a team. Onward. You can't build a house or a business alone. My next step was assembling a team of experts. First, an investor-friendly real estate agent, someone who understands deals and distressed properties. Next, a reliable contractor to estimate repairs accurately. Guessing wrong on repairs could cost you dearly. Finding good people takes time. Ask for references, check their work, trust your gut. Then, I started building relationships with lenders and private money partners. I wasn't asking for money yet, just introducing myself and sharing my goals. Building these relationships is like planting seeds for future deals. Not everyone is trustworthy. I met a few who weren't honest, but I learned to be careful. The right team makes your business stronger and safer. It's a process of trial and error, but worth it. Your network is your safety net. With the right people, you're ready for anything. Now let's talk about setbacks, because they're coming. In real estate, things go wrong. Often. I lost deals I thought were perfect. Offers rejected, inspections gone bad. One property had a cracked foundation. Fixing it would erase any profit. I could have hidden the problem, but I walked away. Reputation matters more than any deal. Every setback taught me something. Always get inspections, build contingency funds, and learn from every no. Sometimes what the seller wants isn't just price. Maybe it's a quick closing or leaving furniture behind. Each failed deal was tuition, not failure. The key is persistence. Take a moment to regroup, then get back up. The investors who succeed aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who keep going. Adjust your plans, fix your contraptions, and try again. Setbacks are part of the journey. Learn, adapt, and keep moving. Now let's get creative with financing. The next step is crucial. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. Let's keep building. Onward. After a few wholesale deals, I had some savings. but not enough for a big down payment. I wanted to buy my first rental, so I got creative. Seller financing was the answer. The owner acts as the bank, and you pay them monthly. Find a seller who owns their property outright, often tired landlords. Propose a small down payment, then monthly payments at an agreed interest rate. It's a win-win. They get steady income, you get the property. Another strategy, partnerships. You find the deal, someone else brings the cash, and you split the profits. I used both for my first rental, a tired landlord, a small down payment, and seller financing. Suddenly, I was a landlord. The property needed work, but my team helped. Creative financing got me over the finish line. There's always a way if you're resourceful. Now let's talk about what success really means. The journey isn't over. Looking back, the journey from empty pockets to property owner feels like an animated film, built frame by frame. The American dream isn't just for the wealthy, it's for the creative, the determined, the brave. The most important advice? Just start. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Learn, read, listen, go to meetups. Take one small action. Each step builds momentum, like pushing a snowball. Your lack of money is a gift. It forces you to be creative, to build relationships, to learn. The investor, who starts with nothing, often becomes the most resilient. You're not at a disadvantage, you're in training. Don't let doubt win. Your dream is a cracking idea. There will be setbacks and close shaves, but if you keep learning and building, you'll have your own grand day out. You can become a real estate hero, starting with nothing but a dream. So, what are you waiting for? Take that first step. Put on your thinking cap, gather your courage, and get to work. The adventure is yours. Success is for everyone. Now who's for some cheese? The end.